Tuning in after the facts. What's up? What's up? I haven't done a live stream in a little bit, and I felt like just doing a little one. Nothing major. I got important stuff to do tomorrow, so I can't be making this last a few hours. I only have a few things to do the live stream for anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to do a little live stream ski. Want to see who's going to tune in on a random Wednesday night. It's rainy, it's stormy. I've done nothing all day. So, got some people popping in. What's up? What's up? What's up, party people? What's up, Ultra Carterzilla? What's up? You're watching the 86 movie? That's solid. Yo, what's up? Yeah, I was just talking to nobody before people popped in. It's been a rainy day today. I've literally done nothing. I haven't felt the motivation to work on Transformers shelves because I've been needing to redo those. I did edit a single video. Hooray. I haven't even felt the energy to build a Gundam model kit. I just haven't felt like anything. I'm not a Lego guy. I'm a clone guy. And that does include the Lego clones. So, I mean, I've dabbled in Lego in the past, but I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm a Lego guy. I'm not. I have indeed dabbled. So you'll prove you're worthy as a Lego guy. I don't need to prove anything. Oh my gosh. Not to get too personal, but do you still have your job? What are you talking about? I mean, I have a job. I've changed jobs throughout the years, but I have a job. There's several things I don't disclose on my YouTube for, obvious reasons. I don't identify or directly discuss children. I do not disclose where I work or what I do for work. I don't disclose my relationship status because I swear every time a YouTuber's like bringing in their girlfriend or whatever, and then there's a big breakup, like, oh my gosh, the drama with that. I just like, dude, I can leave those kind of people in my life out of it. This is just my hobby. This is my hobby. This is my outlet. I don't, I've shown my face before. I don't put my full name out there. I keep it fairly anonymous. I'm doing this for fun, I'm doing this for fun. Because of you, I now started collecting McFarlane Batman. Yeah, it's a shame that they lost the license, honestly. It's a shame. Yeah, it is almost $50 battle pack. I did not pay $50. I did not. But yeah, I feel like YouTuber drama, especially once they start like bringing their personal lives into it, like it's not worth it. You're going to the toy department next month? That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so I'm not going to spend too much more time. I have a few things here. I have Junkion Jalopy to open up. I got him at Target when they were running like a 20% off Transformers sale. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, for 20% off, why not? It's like the last generic like Junkion mold that they haven't done the proper colors of. Because I didn't get Axle Grease, because I did not like those colors for a Junkion. The McFarlane Bebop and Rocksteady look cool. Same with the Poppy Playtime stuff, but it's not for me. Did you make a custom Bad Batch Cody? No, I have not. Dude, I have not had the time or the energy to like make custom figures in so long. Like, dude, I just haven't. I still have a big old like box of like figures where I've got this custom project in mind or that, and I've never done it. Maybe someday. Honestly, I would prefer if Hasbro would just do it for me. Thoughts on the TMT G.I. Joe figures? I definitely 1,000,000% am going to get the Shredder Cobra Commander. That's probably the only one I'll get. But, dude, all these collabs and crossovers are so exhausting. They're genuinely exhausting. I do have 3 out of the 4 He-Man Transformers ones to do a video on, but I'm not paying full price for the Scareglow Starscream, because that is not worth $30. So I'm gonna wait on a sale that will inevitably happen. Ever since my local Target got those in stock, they've not sold a single one. So I should be fine. My leg is doing better, yes. I will like talk about like my physical ailments, because sometimes it does like impact my channel. But yeah, my leg's doing better. I hurt my leg again recently, but we're doing better. We're doing better. Ugh. Alright, I hate these stupid ties. Absolutely hate them. I still, like, ages and ages later, I will find these on my floor, and I'm so worried that my cats are going to try to eat them. Like, it's scary. I don't like these little ties, because I don't want my pets getting hurt. And those, those, like, plant-based ones, those are a lot more manageable and a lot better for the environment, I think, so... Yeah, like I said, I got Jalopy on a 20% off sale. It's definitely a cool looking figure, but I don't think it's an essential one. I cannot get over how quickly Hasbro got rid of the paper bags and how they're back to plastic. Like, I just can't get over that. That's so funny to me. So many little weapons and accessories on this guy, though. Looks like he's got... Does he have anything new from, like, previous versions of the mold? I don't think so. I don't think so. You got the Gamerverse War Machine in Omega Red. Oh, that's cool. Is it on sale or anything? Because I wouldn't mind having that War Machine. My Storm Collectible Sub-Zero, unfortunately, he's not fully broke, but the ball socket for his right wrist is cracked. And it'll still, like, hold the hand, especially if I, like, put a little bit of something in there to thicken it up, but it doesn't really, like, hold any weight anymore. So it seems like this mold's arms are as floppy and garbage as ever. This is my, oh my gosh, 4th version of this mold. And that's kind of crazy considering the fact that I honestly am not a big fan of it. It's just it's a little weird, dude. It's not one that I necessarily vibe with. I can't say I vibe with this guy too much. Then why'd you buy it? Because I wanted a more, like, complete Junkion team. And he'll just be, like, a nice Junkion backgrounder. Because I've got all the other Junkions in a display. And I was like, you know what? It'd feel weird to not have this guy. Because I think this guy fits with the team pretty well. So... And, like, they just pull apart so easily. And I've never... Hot take... All of the weaponizers and the armorizers and all that stuff, I've never been a big fan. I know there's some people like that Botbender guy that do awesome work, like customizing them and making really cool creations and making all these armors. That is just not my play pattern for Transformers. It's just not my thing. So, oh, this is new. Is this new? This looks new. That's a new piece. It might have come with axle grease. I don't know. That's like a little hand blaster. That's cool. If the arm actually could hold up any weight. The Armada Optimus is pretty cool. They might reissue it. Usually, Commander classes, they do end up reissuing at some point. So, oh, we've got 2 of these. Okay. We have 2 of these. I don't know why I thought it would just be one. And we've got, like, the shield spike thing. God, that arm is awful. And that's, like, a friction clip, too. So, oh, you can see why. This is why it's awful. Look at that. It's slightly, like, extended out. You see that? And, like, there's nothing you can do about that. There's really nothing you can do. Like, you can try to squish it into place, but that's just... It's screwed. And this arm, unless I, like, try to thicken it somehow, will just forever be loose and floppy. Floppy jalopy! I do have Amalgamus. It's pretty good. I do have Amalgamus. I do plan on talking about all of the Prime figures eventually, but somebody, and because it's me, I've conveniently forgotten who, suggested to me a really great idea on how to talk about all the Prime figures, and I will be doing that. I will definitely be doing that. Ew, there's, like, extra, like, stuff on this. 86 Astro Train looks like garbage. It looks like straight garbage. I have zero interest in 86 Astro Train. It just looks bad. I'm pretty happy with my Titans Return one. I have the Japanese one. Can you describe the AliExpress clone bootleg smell? I can't. I literally cannot describe it. It smells like raw plastic. And if you've... Oh my gosh. Oh, for a second I thought it was broken, but no, it's just like where those horns are sculpted to be, like, broken off. I mean, I've gotten Transformers figures recently that just come pre-broken, so nothing surprises me anymore. Alright, how can I maybe have these on the figure and have it, like, look really cool? Can I Maybe like rotate the wrist. Yeah, because the wrist does have a rotatey joint. It just didn't want to rotate in the direction I wanted it to. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, that's not like the same distance. It's so annoying. Why do you have 2 pegs and it's not the same distance? Maybe it's the same distance like this? No. That's annoying. I was hoping that would have worked. That would have been really cool. Yeah, I guess you just take these and they just kind of cover the hands. He's got little hand blasters. Somebody tell me, is this new for Jalopy? Is this new? I don't know. He does have the same head as the one RID guy. Toe line. It's a good head sculpt. It's a good head sculpt. Yeah, this guy definitely carries some Junkion energy. Question for you. You thinking maybe getting the AliExpress Thorn and comparing it to the 3-inch one? Did AliExpress do a Thorn? Did they? Did they? I guess they might have. I don't know. I might get that, but I've kind of been avoiding getting AliExpress figures from like ones that Hasbro's officially done, because I got a budget where I can. And I like getting like the Tups and the realistic Deanols and the Dogmas and the Jessies and all that. But the remakes, I'm trying to be super selective with those. But honestly, a Thorn might be worth getting, because that original Thorn is kind of doo-doo. Finished Blocky's Action Edition Tarn. It looks cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Blockies told me they were going to send it to me, and they never did, so I don't know. Do you have a complete Clone Wars line Clone Trooper collection? I've got, like, all the characters. I'm missing, like, a few select variants. I had a mission to collect all the clones and all the clone variants, but I don't have that anymore. I don't collect like that. Do you have any Joes? Yeah, I've got some G.I. Joes. Thoughts on Cyberworld Season 2? I just found Arachnid at Target today. Is that a ZD Toys Iron Man? It is a ZD Toys Iron Man. I've been heavy into collecting those. And I'm going to open that one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and transform this. What model kits have I built recently? I built the Gaplant. Is that how you pronounce it? The Gaplant. And the Ewak Jagan. The red Gundam. Those are like the main ones I've done really recently. The Ewak Jagan's really cool. I thought about building a Gunpla tonight, but I didn't have it in me, dude. I just didn't have it in me. And I was like, I feel like just building Lego. And then I was like, well, I have 2 Lego sets to build. Sorry, I'm burping. I was thinking to myself, I've got 2 Lego sets to build right now. I've got this little 327th Battle Pack, and then I've got the MTT. And I think, considering the fact I have to like go to bed early and do something for work earlier in the morning, yeah, I'm not going to be working on something. I'm not going to do a big project tonight. That's just not in the cards. It's not a wise idea, because as soon as I finish with this live stream, I need to hop in the shower, do some little reviewing before what I got to do for work, and then I got to go to bed and do what I got to do for work. All right, I'm trying to remember how to transform this mold. Again, it's not one I've particularly ever found to be super fun, so I can't say I've transformed it many times. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad mold. It's perfectly fine and serviceable. It's just not not one that's ever like really spoken to me. I don't know, something about it. This is one where I've never been able to really articulate why I haven't been a big fan of it, but I've just never been a big fan of it. Doesn't this like fold up into this? Yeah, I think so, right? Oh, dude, look at that wibble. Look at that wibble wobble. It's so bad. I've been focused on this, so I've been missing some of the comments you guys have been putting in the chat. I do apologize. Do I have to rotate the fist at all? Do I have to, like, rotate it up? Is it that picky? Oh, there it goes. Dude, I swear, it's just gonna break. It's just gonna break. I shouldn't be surprised, though. I feel like any Transformer with arm joints that are just friction clips like that. Like you're just asking for it to just fall apart. I can never get this without pulling it apart. Oh, there goes that one. Yeah, this is, I think, one of the worst modern molds. It's just not good. I just don't like it. I've never liked it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you like it. I just don't. Not vibing. I don't think I ever will vibe. So, yeah, this guy will just exist in my collection as a backgrounder. Yeah. Alright, so I think that's pretty much the alt mode, isn't it? So then you take these pieces, and I guess you just fill out the back, turn it into more of a car. Yeah. This feels really similar to the other one. I mean, it is. It's literally a retool. Like, I feel like those pieces, like, make it a car instead of a truck. Like, it's so minimal. And then that can go back there. Yeah, there's Jalopy. That is a cool alt mode, honestly. This is definitely the highlight. I love the, I definitely love the look. I haven't even been to the UK, so I've not been to TF Nation. I have not. Did you read the comments about me getting a Gundam from my science teacher? I did not. That's cool. Dude, honestly, I do think the people that run TVC are allergic to money. I genuinely do. I had a couple people in the comments of that video, like, saying, oh, someone said TVC is a vibrant toy line, and I think that's objectively incorrect. But, you know what? I didn't even, like, respond or argue it, because that kind of enthusiasm and that kind of positive energy for a toy line is what's going to keep it going. So even though I'm no longer an enthusiastic supporter, I can't bring myself to be like, da da da, I love what's going on right now. I'm not going to stop the people that are like that, because I don't put collectors down that are enjoying their collecting. I don't put it down, dude. I put my opinion out there, and you can agree with it or disagree with it. I got a Sprite from Burger King earlier today, and I'm still drinking on it. I can never finish, like, a drink from a restaurant and just the one go with the meal. Like, it takes me the whole day to finish it. I do have Titan Tidal Wave. Da-da-da-da-da! There he is. Alright, I think I want to do the Lego next. Do you have the new Optimus Prime? Dude, what Optimus Prime? There's a million Optimus Primes. What do I want for the next Transformers movie? A Transformers 1 sequel, but I'm not going to get what I want. Yeah, you're going to have to specify what the new Optimus Prime is, so, because I don't know. There's so many. I have all of the Optimus Primes. I don't have the one Hasbro 2-pack, the one with the, like, the feudal Japan or whatever, the Chinese Optimus and Starscream. I don't know if I'm going to get that. Genuinely, I just don't know if I'm vibing with that. Because I loved the Hearts of Steel, because that's an actual thing that they made toys of. But I don't know. I don't know on that one. I do like the Cyber World design for Soundwave and the Shockwave and all those. Those are cool. Can you show us your Gundam collection? Yeah, sure. Let me open up this set real quick, and then I can do that for you. Oh yeah, and I have to, every time I open a set, I have to put the box back there, because every time people are going to be like, what are you building? And I need to make sure they can actually see what I'm building. Yeah, little Gundam collection showcase, why not? I've been struggling to build kits recently. I go through phases where I'm like, boom, 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 and I'll build like 5 a week. Like, that's literally all I'll do with my free time, is just build Gunpla and, like, watch movies or shows. But I've just not had the spark in me recently. One of my more recent ones, and it's going to be super blurry, I'm sorry. That's the Master Grade Barbatos. That's a really good one. That's the first Barbatos. It's not the Lupus that just came out. What else have I done kind of more recently? I finally got around to building the Real Grade RX-78-2. That one's a gem. Genuinely the best version of that mobile suit. The G-Quux Rick Dom. Didn't that make my top 10 figure list? I think it did. It's a really good kit. Love that. I just got the G-Clux Zaku's in, so that's exciting. Yeah, I also love giant robots. You can see it's just Transformers on that part of the shelf because my Classics Generations collection is just like overflowing. I feel like anybody that's like been around collecting like G1 stuff for a while, like they call it Classics before anything else. Before anything else, they're like, oh yeah, my Classics collection. Like that's a kind of a good way to sort of date when people start to get into it. Yeah, my Gunpla backlog is pathetic. It's still huge. I do have the Ifrit Custom. I've got a lot of P Bandais. The Ifrit Custom's really good. It's a really good one. I do have the Schneid back there too. The Ifrit Schneid. I think this was one of my first P Bandais, the Jim Sniper. It's a good one. Yeah, I'm a P Bandai fiend. That's where I get most of my kits nowadays. I just saw the new Battle Damaged Optimus at Target today. Is that the one you guys were talking about? Did you get the new Optimus? The Battle Damaged one? Because I'm not getting that, no. I don't need that. You can see Clone Trooper Soundwave in my video. I think he's on the shelf. But I don't know, it's kind of... You're not really going to be able to see him. Because it's just... like a mess of blue. Oh my gosh. Focus. He's right there. He's right there. There he is. I've thought about making... here's Transformers, more than meets the eye. This is what I was going to do today, and I decided not to. I brought a few boxes in because I was going to take some figures off of display, but I just don't know what yet. And I was just looking around, and I'm like, dude, this is such a commitment. I don't think I have it in me to do this today because I've just been so tired. It's been such a rainy week. It's been such a gloomy week. I have had zero energy. So, yeah. I'm like, I'm not messing with that. My Target has sold its soul, unfortunately. The price tag for a vintage collection I saw today was $19.99. And then I think seeing that today made me think about how terrible the entire world economic situation is. And it made me even more bummed out. So, yeah, dude. Yeah, this is a mental health live stream, I think. This is for my own sanity. Alright, so we're building the little dwarf spider droid first. Honestly, don't think I have a dwarf spider droid in Lego. So this will be kind of nice to have. I mean, am I going to display it? I don't know. A lot of my Lego just goes in boxes. But... yo, it's the Comic Figgy blog. What's up? You got the Republic Commandos in the mail? That's sick. That's sick. I haven't been back to that Target yet that has the Mr. Terrific for you. But I went to one of my local stores, the House of Plastic, and they had Mr. Terrific for only $20, and I got really excited at first because I was like, oh, I can get it for you even cheaper. And then I saw that it was missing something, and I was like, oh, well. You think the 327th are objectively the best, official opinion? Objectively? I feel like objectively the best designs from Revenge of the Sith. I don't know, dude. Honestly, you might have a point. I think you have a point. I think you have a point. They're really good. I love the 327th. I'm really hoping the Hot Toys gets around to them soon. I feel like I have so many of these super battle droids now. I probably have more of these new ones than the old ones, but I'm not complaining because the old ones fall apart. I feel like they should do a set and just make those in like a metallic blue, just for old time's sake. Yeah, the Kashyyyk Troopers are so good. Yeah, Captain Killshot is actually the best design of all time. Captain Killshot is literally the best. How many RID 2015 toys do you have? I have a decent amount. I'd say I probably have like 30 or so. That's a collection, though, I'm thinking about like cutting back on what I have on display. Because, dude, my Transformers collection is really getting to that point where like I can't display it all anymore, dude. I just can't. And some figures I keep around like just for the sake of keeping them around. So like, what's the point of displaying those? Like, say, I'll have my Studio Series Dark of the Moon Shockwave on display, but then I have like a repaint of the original Dark of the Moon Voyager Shockwave, and that can just live in a box, you know? Like, I have the toy, and, you know, I can reference it for videos, I can play with it if I want, I can revisit it, but I don't, like, need to have everything out on shelves, you know? It's just excessive at this point in my life. Like, I just can't justify it anymore. You can't wait for War Machine. I keep forgetting that they're making that like War Machine movie or whatever. Oh, I was trying to spin this around for some reason and I dropped it. Isn't it like Armor Wars or whatever? Isn't that what they're doing? I mean, it might be cool. I don't know. I like Rhodey. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of Don Cheadle Rhodey. I actually prefer the original Rhodey. But Don Cheadle's not bad. Don Cheadle, his best role was Captain Planet. And you can't tell me otherwise. Have they released the price on that Hulkbuster Punisher yet? Because that's what I'm waiting to see. You thought Armor Wars got canceled? Dude, it might have. Marvel's been a mess. Ever since Endgame, Marvel has just been an absolute mess. And I think there's a lot of hype for Doomsday, but I think a lot of the hype just isn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel genuine. Like, dude, back in 2012, you would literally be like walking in a grocery store. And this is something that literally happened to me like a couple times. Like we'll go like once at the grocery store and then like at other nerdy places like comic shops or whatever. Like people would just be like, "Dude, you excited for Avengers? You watching Avengers?" Like, dude, everyone was hyped. And I just don't know if that hype is there for Doomsday. I just don't know. This is looking really cool though. Dude, Thunderbolts is good. Thunderbolts is good. I don't think it needed to be rated R. I thought it was a good movie. You know, it was, but for me, like a good movie, it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, that was cool. That was cool. That's a good movie. When you have a great movie, like the best movie I have watched for the first time in recent memory is No Country for Old Men. Like that's the kind of movie that like sticks with you and you think about it and you like watch videos about it and you get more like into the behind the scenes stuff and you're just super invested because the movie was just that damn good. I don't I don't think there's been a movie to come out that's that good in a long time outside of like the Transformers fandom for me. Like outside of the hype for like Rise the Beast and Transformers 1 and all that. I haven't been that hyped and invested in a movie in so long, dude. It's been a long, long time. Like I didn't go to the theaters to see a single movie last year. I didn't go see a single movie. Cuz like what's there to watch? Like I am superhero fatigued. Like superhero fatigue is real and I'm like I didn't go see Superman. I was thinking about watching it on HBO tonight, but then I was like, dude, I don't even feel like watching a movie. Like I don't feel like doing anything today. So I'm like I'm just going to force myself to do a live stream so that way I at least do something. Dude, anything's better than the Venom movies. I haven't even watched them. Venom's my favorite Marvel villain, and I haven't even watched those movies because those movies aren't about Venom being a villain. It's an anti-hero Venom. And I don't like anti-hero Venom. Like, that's not Venom to me, dude. That's not Venom. I love how Lego collectors and builders are like, oh my gosh, I have to build this times 4? Oh, this is the worst thing ever. It's so tedious. I have to do it times 4? Are you for real? It's like, yeah, dude. This is what building things is like. Dude, Spider-Man 3 is... I I feel like I do definitely have some nostalgia goggles, but Spider-Man 3 is pretty good in my opinion. Like, it's a good movie. It's definitely the worst out of the three, but I think it's obviously going to be better than any of the other, like, I think it's better than any of the other Spider-Man movies, excluding No Way Home, and that's because No Way Home also has Tobey Maguire in it. So, I'm a big Tobey Maguire Spider-Man fan. He's my Spidey. I've never, after how many movies now, Tom Holland has never clicked with me. Like, it's just never clicked. Thanks for stopping by, Jade Deloria1. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. Alright, we've almost got the dwarf spider droid all built. This is looking pretty cool, though, honestly. This is definitely one of the cooler droid designs. Alright, how do we do it like that? Okay, I think we do it like that. This is how we do it. You remember when some of those songs, like, this is from my 2000s babies. You remember when some of those songs were just everywhere and you could not escape them? Like Soulja Boy, Who Let the Dogs Out? Oh my gosh. Like, there's so many songs that were just like, they dominated our childhood. Yeah, they're making Mandalorian and Grogu. That comes out in like a few months. A couple months, actually. And it looks alright. I don't know. Again, I can't say I'm really invested. But it looks alright. I'll give it an alright rating. It looks aight. It's 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think the 2000s were objectively a better decade. I think the 2020s is literally the worst decade that pop culture has had, probably since like the 70s. Because the 80s and 90s and 2000s were pretty good. 2010s were like dominated by Marvel and like Star Wars coming back and like a lot of great blockbusters. But dude, I think COVID just ruined pop culture. Like, it just hasn't been the same. 2030s might be better. I don't know, dude. Maybe. All right, we're moving on to the clowns. The clown droppers. I've heard of Tubi, but I haven't, like, used it. You want to know what I think about AMK Pro Tarn? You said you watched my video, right? That's my opinion. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's definitely not my favorite AMK Pro. Definitely not my favorite. My favorite's the Revenge of the Fallen Megatron by far. But it's still good. It's still good. I mean, it's a really good Tarn. Alright, so we've got a couple of the clones in here. I'm really excited to see these new 327s. They have the entire Unicron trilogy? Oh, that's cool. I definitely need to finish Armada and Energon someday. I started both of those shows and I never finished them. Do you like Brawl? Brawl's I would say, at this point, I think my favorite Transformer is starting to slowly evolve. It used to be Soundwave, but I think the more and more I like think about it, I think I personally resonate with Brawl a lot more, like, as a character. So yeah, I love Brawl. He's my boy. So this is interesting because they now have plastic pauldrons, which is very fascinating to me. Very fascinating. But these look good, dude. These look good. Dang, man. I know Lego collectors are like, oh, they have the printed on waist capes. And my main issue with the printed on waist capes is that they don't print them on the side. I wish they printed them on the side, too. But I think the actual waist capes are terrible when it comes to, like, impeding the functionality of the minifigure. Because, like, with the waist cape, you can't put the figure on you can't put it on a vehicle, you can't have him sit down, you can't move his legs too well. And the waist cape, when it comes to children playing with it, just gets worn down and destroyed. I really wish we got an extra one of these pauldrons. Those are really good pieces. I think that's been a long time coming, dude, giving you actual plastic pauldrons. Like, that is nice. Like, who would ever thought about giving these minifigs plastic pauldrons? Yeah, I think the helmet holes are such a non-issue. Like, I understand the annoyance of the placement of them. Like, I get it. Because, like, they should be here, but they were, like, designed for Cody in mind, I think. And Cody, his attach above the circle. So, I think that's the intention. I don't know. I still think they look perfectly fine. Then again, I'm not a Lego guy. I'm a clone trooper guy. I've played Fortnite once at a friend's house, and I've never played it since. I dropped out of the battle bus, and I think after about 15 seconds, I got sniped by some dude off in the distance that I didn't even see. I never built anything. I didn't comprehend how to do that. I was just walking around. I think I fired a couple shots off at that guy off in the distance, and then I died. That's my Fortnite experience. I'm not a multiplayer gamer. I have so many people ask, "Oh, have you ever played Helldivers? You play this, you play that, you play Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, blah, blah, blah." No, I do not like multiplayer games. I currently, while I'm building this, have Assassin's Creed 3 downloading on my Steam because I started playing that game a few years ago, and I think I got like an hour or so progress into it, but I was on my old Xbox 360 that's literally going to blow up soon. So I was like, you know what? I think it was on sale on Steam. Went ahead and just bought it. So yeah, because I missed out on AC3. For whatever reason, I skipped it. When I was a teenager and I was really like, back when teenagers, had time to play video games and everything, have like full-time jobs and adult responsibilities, and you don't feel like playing video games is like wasting your life away. Yeah, I miss those days. And I missed Assassin's Creed 3. I also didn't play Revelations either. I just didn't really like the setting, and I have started Assassin's Creed Revelations 3 times, and I have not been able to invest myself into continuing it. And it's tragic. I just don't like the general vibe of it. Something about it, like it's Ezio. I love Ezio. He's my favorite. Obviously, he's everybody's favorite Assassin's Creed protagonist. But I just can't invest myself into that game. I think I just need to suck it up and like watch a cutscene movie and just because I know a little bit about the Altair ending and connecting and everything. You're playing FOC, dude. They better get those games on PC at some point soon, dude. I have them on 360, so like I have them if I ever want to play them. But had to tune back in, heard AC. Eduardo Kenway Glazer. Yup. I did play as Black Flag Black in the day. I played Back Flag Black in the day and loved it. Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 2 are my 2 favorites. And Edward Kenway is such an amazing character. And I did also on Steam, when I bought AC3, I purchased AC4 as well to replay that someday. But I don't know when. It was cheap enough. I'm like, I'll have it in my library and it'll probably sit there for several years until I get around to it. Saying that Black Flag is the best is not a hot take. It's not necessarily like an objectively correct take because I think so many different Assassin's Creed games do so many other things differently and better, but like Black Flag also does different things and better things, and like it's a very subjective opinion because I don't think there is an objectively best Assassin's Creed game. Like I think it's just there's a few Assassin's Creeds where it's like, yes, it is objectively correct to say that like AC2, AC Brotherhood, Black Flag, like it's objectively correct to say that like those 3 are the best. Like that is the correct answer. But I wish there was like Assassin's Creed figures nowadays. Like NECA re-released their like Ezio's, but I want a really nice 7-inch Edward Kenway. I have the old McFarlane one, back when McFarlane was just salty about the whole like Randy Falk NECA divide, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make figures, but they're not gonna be 7 inches." Because I love Todd McFarlane and his toy company, but I don't know, he's had a petty streak throughout the years. He's had a petty streak, and he didn't want to make 7-inch figures because NECA was making him 7-inch, so he had his figures like all 5-inch and everything. At least that's what has floated around as the rumor. I don't know how true it is, but that's just what I've accepted as information in my brain for a while. But yeah, he did like 5-inch Assassin's Creed figures, and I had a lot of those. I only have 2 now. I kept my Edward Kenway because he's an amazing character. And I do think it is also very fair to say that like Edward Kenway is one of the best Assassin's Creed protagonists, because his character development and everything. Like, some people would think like, oh my gosh, an Assassin's Creed game where you're not even playing as an assassin for the majority of the time? Like, that's lame. But then you're like, oh, Edward Kenway is actually an amazing character. I can't even complain. Like, this is so good. So it's kind of interesting how that happened. Yeah, barely any females, but Superman returns in 2026. Yeah, McFarlane's odd. I'm happy they're doing a Poison Ivy, though. I'm happy they're at least doing that before they go. But I really want a classic Harley Quinn. Why have they not done a classic Harley Quinn, dude? Like, come on, it's Harley Quinn. Like, what are we doing? I guess I missed this piece. Yeah, I think I missed this piece up there. And don't tell me that the Harley Quinn they made in, like, Wave 1 is a classic Harley, because that is, like, a cartoony one. That's animated series. That was not a classic Harley. Good old Spectre Creative. What an interesting guy. Remember all that drama? I was just talking about YouTuber drama at the start of this, where, like, I don't divulge a lot of my personal information because of avoiding drama and all that. But dude, like, the amount of like toy YouTuber drama that's happened, like, I need to know more about, what was it, Shartimus Prime and Boog Nice that were like literally got into a physical altercation at San Diego Comic-Con. Like, I need to know more about that. Like, that's crazy to me. When you think about the Mandu and Grogu toy line, it is a snooze fest, an absolute snooze fest. I have like no real excitement for that, unfortunately. I put this piece on incorrectly. Dude, apparently Shartimus and like another guy, Bognice, like got into it. And I thought they used to be friends or something. I don't know. I should probably stop spreading all these rumors and drama and all that. I'm a part of the problem. Don't be a part of the problem, J4. Don't be a part of the problem. Yeah, like, people have genuinely like gotten butthurt in the past about about toys and everything, and I'm just like, dude, this is my outlet. I do have a Jada Toy Street Fighter. I got it on sale. I think it was like 10 or 15 bucks. I got oh jeez, I can never remember his name. He's the Indian guy with the stretchy limbs. He's my favorite. I can't remember his name. I know someone's gonna put it in the comments. I know his name, but I just cannot recollect it at the moment. That figure's really good. Dalsim, yeah. What's a Dalsim? Wasn't that the old like Hasbro like G.I. Joe Street Fighter commercials? What's a Dalsim? Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, that Dalsim figure is really good. It's a solid one. And I'm really excited to see what Jada does with Invincible, because I definitely, like, sign me up for at least an Omni-Man. But dude, if those figures are like genuine hand candy, I don't think I'll be all in, but I'd probably get like Mark and what's his name? Conquest. Like, I'd be getting a lot. just because they're fun toys. Dude, Jada needs to get like more stuff for sure. They need to get more licenses. I think another company needs to take on Star Wars at this point. Hasbro has tired themselves out and they suck, and I'm so over it. Like I want to see somebody else do something. Like I'm over it, dude. Like I just did that video like the state of vintage collection, and it's just so discouraging. Thanks for stopping by, 2Yan22. I feel like you're always in these. I always appreciate you stopping by. But I don't feel like this stream is going to go on for too much longer, thankfully, so. Jada needs every license ever. I don't think they need everything, because I think McFarlane should keep DC, because I like what they do a lot. And I think they need more time and opportunity to make what they want to make. Because, dude, when it comes to, like, mainstream retail companies nowadays, like, I think Mattel's one of the worst when it comes to figure quality. Like, they just feel really, like, weird and plasticky, and, like, not in a good way. Like, all the torsos are, like, this weird hard plastic. I hate these flag pieces so much because they break. This set, years from now, these flag pieces are going to be broken off. Like, that's just the fate. That's just the fate of it. Some of these sets and pieces, like my old school General Grievous minifig, the amount of white arms I've gone through. I think at one point on Bricklink, I just ordered like a dozen white arms for that Grievous minifig, and they just don't last. I love how the sticker just says leg. Or actually, it stands for Legion. Oh no, it says 340. I thought it said leg. Oh my god, I thought it said leg. But it's the 327. I literally thought this said leg. Bruh. That's a bruh moment. That's a straight up bruh moment. They canceled Terminator Zero for another Big Mouth spinoff, dude. Life sucks. What even is Hollywood nowadays? Don't even get me started on all this Jim Carrey nonsense either. Don't even get me started. Like, what is life now? Like, what is life? I'm not going to get political, but I think it goes without saying, no matter what side you're on, that politics in 2026 are ridiculous. It's literally it feels like a comedy skit. But the thing is, it's not funny. It's scary. That's the thing. Oh, jeez. Darth Maul's Shadow Lord Marok, like the figure. It looks good. I'll probably get it. I think it's cool that Marok's getting a 3 3/4 inch figure one way or another. I'm excited for the, what do they call him, the Crow? I'm excited for that figure. That's going to be a good one. I hope they give us a Rook cast in 3 3/4 inch, because that's like an actual, cool pre-Disney, like Clone Wars character. Like that'll be a cool addition. Because that's what I really want to see nowadays, dude. I want to see some pre-Disney stuff. I'm worn out with a lot of these Disney characters and all that. Like I want new pre-Disney characters. Stuff that they haven't made before. The fact that it is the year 2026 and we have not gotten an action figure of Pong Krell is absolutely freaking baffling to me. Like, how is that even possible? I want to see Blockies do more Transformers Prime stuff. Or like other... Ooh, I almost knocked over my phone. Yeah, I want to see Blockies do more with that. Alright, last sticker, thankfully. Last sticker. I think are we getting a Transformers Batmobile finally? We better. I'll at least take that. That'll work for me. I think the front of that ATRT is looking pretty good. I like the look of that. I don't even think it's done yet because I think we add these pieces. Oh yeah, that definitely makes it look better. That's a nice ATRT front. That's really good. Dang. That's solid. Blocky's Dreamwave. Just give him like ridiculously weird proportions and the worst facial expressions of all time. That'd be cool. All right. So there's our second bag. I think the best Batmobile to make into a Transformer would be the 1989 one. But honestly, I think they can make a whole series of all the different Batmobiles turning into different robots. Dude, Toy Story 5 looks like the most mid-movie of all time. Like, that trailer didn't even, like, feel like a real trailer to me. Like, I'll probably go see it with my mom, since my mom and I haven't had a movie to go see together in a while, and I think it's very important to maintain, like, doing things with your mom as a full-grown adult, because your mom is the person that made you who you are, and if you have a great relationship with your mom, yeah, hang out with your mom, dude. I haven't had a movie to go see with her in so long, so I'll probably at least go see Toy Story 5 with her. I'll probably at least do that, but definitely want to make sure that it's a decent movie, you know? Will it be? I don't know. Probably not. All right, so we got this 327th, and I noticed that they included, and I honestly appreciate this, because I'm not going to use it on any of these figures. I'm not going to use it. Where's the binoculars? Aren't they here? Look at how tiny these pieces are. $45 set, and they're giving us pieces this tiny. Because the Lego, they've definitely gone for the shrinkflation for sure. Oh, it's not like the normal binocular piece. It's like it's not the Star Wars binoculars. It's the actual minifig binoculars. That's lame. That's lame and bizarre. But, like I was saying, they included the new antenna rangefinder pieces with this. And it looks like we have 3 of them. Oh, that's sick. Okay. So I definitely appreciate getting 3 of these, because I'm going to use these to upgrade some of my pre-existing minifigs. So like my Captain Rex, my 5s, things like that. I don't think I'm going to use it on any of the like old... No. All right. We have to be very, very careful, because this minifig head is about to roll off my desk. And if it rolls off my desk, it is going straight into my air vent. So I'm going to use the sticker sheet. Roll it back. Roll it back. Oh my gosh. Oh, look what I found. A freaking Transformers tie. What do you know? Just sitting on my desk. It's probably been there half a year at least. Oh my gosh. But yeah, anyways, these clones, the 327th, do not use antenna. So I don't think I'm going to have one of these guys with an antenna, because it just doesn't feel right to me. I'm going to put it on, see how I feel about it. Yeah, like that just doesn't feel right to me. They've never had antenna. Like, that's just not right. I'm not going to... I appreciate the inclusion, though, because I can use it on other minifigs. Do you have a favorite Lego set? I have a few favorites. The original 2006 Star Destroyer is a favorite. The Optimus Prime and the Soundwave are favorites. The Titan mechs from Ninjago are favorites. I also really like the Rogue Shadow from Force Unleashed. That's a favorite. I also don't put these little candlesticks on the clone rifles. I don't like the look of it. First world problems. Yeah. I don't know what you're referring to, but I feel like a lot of my problems are first world problems nowadays, which I'm grateful for, you know. I literally just saw before I started this live stream, the Lego SpongeBob's coming back. That's pretty hype. I'm the first ever YouTuber that you ever saw. That's wild. That's cool, though. That's cool. Thanks for stopping by the live stream and sharing. Thank you. It's kind of cool to me nowadays that like I'm an inspiration for a lot of people when uh several of my inspirations, like I know them now. Like I'm buds with Sith Lord 229, and uh I'm I'm peers with many of them. I'm peers. So it's kind of cool. And it's cool that I can be that for other people now. Yeah, apparently they're doing like a big like of course it's Lego, so it has to be like a $200 thing. Like everything's a $200 thing nowadays. But apparently it's like the street. And for $200, it better not just be like 3 buildings just sitting separately. Like there better be like actual connection with them, like some actual base plating for freaking $200. There better be. Oh, you like me more than Rust Belt? Oh, I'm gonna tell him. What's a non-Transformers movie you find very underrated? Small Soldiers. It's a cult classic, but it's super underrated. Like the amount of times I've like brought it up in conversation and people don't know what the movie is, I'm like, oh my gosh, I do not know Small Soldiers. So yeah, that's one of my favorites. I collect any weird little merchandise I can find of it. I am borderline obsessed with that movie. I'm putting these pieces on wrong. That's cool. That's cool of me. I'm hearing that rain coming down now. Yeah, Small Soldiers is very based. Very based movie. They should make Plankton on the baby minifigure body. I think that would work. I think that would definitely work. I do have one of those cylinder Planktons, and I think those are really funny. There's that one crazy guy that like I've mentioned him before in live streams as like a massive collection of them. Will you do a review on a Buzz Lightyear Star Command toy? Maybe someday, because I do have like some of the basic figures. Like that's a maybe someday thing, but I have no plans to. When they do end up coming out, I do think I might. I fully intend, as long as they look good and they're very, very screen accurate. I am very interested in seeing what what Hot Toys is going to do for Toy Story, because Hot Toys announced that they have the Toy Story license, and I really want to see what they do with that. So, because I definitely have a massive, massive soft spot for Toy Story, and I would definitely get a Hot Toys Buzz and Woody. I don't think I would get anybody else outside of Buzz and Woody, but I would definitely get Buzz and Woody. How would they make Lego Megatron? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe just as a non-transforming figure. Maybe. Maybe they could try to justify it as a tank and call it like, Cybertronian tank. Because Lego, they make tanks. Like, they make them. Just as long as they're not like specific like World War II tanks or whatever. As long as they're not historically accurate or referencing actual, military weaponry. Like, literally for Lego Dreams, I think I just saw that they were doing, like, some kind of tank for that. Like some shark tank or whatever. Tiger shark tank. I think that's what it is. So, like, it's not out of the realm, out of the question or possibility for Lego. All right, here's one of the legs of the ATRT. That piece there is kind of cool. Kind of gives the illusion of a... I'm going to flip that around, though. Gives the illusion of, like, a little hydraulic. Oh, I don't know what's worse. Is the hole worse or the gate mark worse? I think the hole is worse. Yeah, I think the hole is worse. This is a tiny little ATRT. I feel like some of the other ATRTs Legos made in the past are huge. And honestly, I prefer this smaller size. Okay, I would get a Hot Toys Zurg. I think you got me there. I think I would also get a Hot Toys Zurg. But that's because Zurg's my favorite Toy Story character. They would never make a Twitch. He's also one of my favorites. Do you have a favorite car? When it comes to like actual like car performance and everything, I don't know too much. I drive a Subaru, so I like Subarus. But when it comes to just cool car factor, I really like Dodge Vipers. Ever since I was a kid, they've been a favorite. Classic, like 57 Chevy Nomads are really cool. Always enjoy seeing those. There's a new clone gunship Hasbro coming out. Yeah, and it's like $500,000. I did not back the HasLab gunship. I'm like, that's too expensive. I do want to get like a non ARC Trooper old school Hasbro gunship eventually. That's definitely on my list. Like, I'd pay like $150, $180 for like an old 2002 gunship toy. But I ain't spending $500,000. Hot Toys Andy? I would not buy a Hot Toys figure of a literal like 8-year-old boy. That's weird. I did see the McDonald's CEO taking a little tiny bite. That's funny. Are you getting any Spawn stuff? I have like one singular Spawn figure, and that's enough for me. I've got the Mortal Kombat Spawn that McFarlane did, and it's incredible. Well, technically, I have two of it. I don't know if you saw my haul video I did recently, but I got another one without the cape, and I might like get a custom super nice cape for it. Do you a dream car? Honestly, my dream car would be like a super nice luxury RV, and I could just travel. Like, if I could have one vehicle, like if I could close my eyes and wish myself a vehicle right now, it'd be like a really big like camper van RV thing. I can't say I know enough to like tell you a specific model, but that's definitely what I would want. That'd be a lot of fun. Do you collect World War II stuff as well? I do not. I have some friends that are big World War II nerds. I am not among them. I mean, I have like some general knowledge. It's not like I know nothing about history, but I'm not like a World War II nerd where I can tell you like all the specific, versions of planes that Germans used and different artilleries that the British used and all that. Like, I'm not into it like that. I'm definitely not. I say as I drop my Lego. Yeah, I can believe Dodge Vipers are prone to crash. I played as one all the time in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and I always crashed. So, I mean, it's just like real life. The realism in the game is incredible. Alright, so here's our little ATRT. Looking special. Very special little vehicle. And then the last part we have is going to be the turret, and then we'll be done. Do the little turret. Don't drop your $40 Lego, bud. I thankfully I didn't spend $40 on it. I got it on a little shale ski. But I need this piece. Is this long enough? Is this the right piece? Or when I dropped it, did I lose a piece? Oh, there it is. The clone's hiding it. Stop hiding it, clone. Bring it out. Bring it out. Alright, and we also have, like, a clip that I have apparently lost. I don't recall anything falling when... Oh, I see it. The dwarf spider droid's hiding this one. Wow. So these are the antenna on the back, actually. I almost forgot about that detail that the ATRT has. That looks good, though. That looks good. Are you into the supernatural? No. If you're talking about, like, actual supernatural stuff, I can't say I'm, like, invested in it. I believe there's another plane of existence other than our own that we cannot comprehend at a basic, like, human comprehension. But I can't say I'm like invested in it. The supernatural show, I've never seen that, if that's what you're asking. All right, here it is. It's all done. Yeah, Jensen Ackles is a great actor. Aren't they doing that spin-off of Supernatural? That'll probably be good. Alright, so I got all these extra Lego pieces. Let me salvage the ones that are important to me and everything else. Yeah, including this little piece of garbage. I can just go in a part tub. I don't need that. But this stuff I'll hold on to. Can we see the Iron Man? Yep, that's what's coming up next. because I just finished building that. Alright, so that's what we've done so far in the stream. That's what we've done so far. Take a little sip of my Sprite. What time is it? It is 11:19. Alright, we're making good time. We're making good time. Let's open Iron Man, and then I'll probably just do a little Q&A like I normally do. And then we'll call it a night. I love these little Star Corps troopers, though. I might want to get another one of this set at some point. But I'd have to wait for another sale or something. But, I mean, those are good minifigs. I really like those. The Burger King Sprite tastes like acid. Nah, it's a Sprite. At least mine is. Talk about that Transformer. I already did. That was the first thing I did in the live stream, unfortunately. I was about to open this off camera. That's not how you do live streaming. That's not how you do it. That's on Star Eagle Transformers figure. It exists. I can't say I'm interested in buying it, but it exists. Alright, so this is our ZD Toys Iron Man Mark 42. I've been heavily collecting ZD Toys Iron Man with the intention of owning every single armor, because this is what I've wanted out of a Hot Toys collection all this time. So, this looks incredible. A lot better than the old Hasbro one. They're only like $30 each, so definitely something that I am super excited about. I haven't sold it yet, but I've had it thrown up on eBay for a while, my old collection of Iron Man figures, my Marvel Legends ones. I would never repaint the blue wall, and whenever I do end up moving, which will probably be soonish, fingers crossed, and, you know, current state of the world and the economy, I've been holding off. I've been trying to be smart about it. But if I ever relocate anytime soon, I'm still making videos, I will be sure to have a blue wall in the background. The blue wall is never going away. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this guy up. I love these boxes, by the way. They're like magnetic flaps and all that. They're called ZD Toys, but technically it's like Zhongdong Toys. See right there? Zhongdong. That's really funny. Alright, so here he is. These aren't made out of die cast or anything. I am thinking I might do like a collection video once I have all of these, but I haven't been interested in like doing individual reviews. I just haven't been interested. I might do like block reviews, like marks, you know, 1 through 7, and then like every 10 marks or so. But this looks gorgeous, dude. I've always been a pretty big fan of the Mark 42, and this does look really nice. Really nice gold and red color separation. Does it have the back flaps? A lot of these do, but I don't think this one does. No, I don't think so. Not seen any back flaps or anything. But yeah, for only $30, like these ZD Toys figures, they're not 1/12 scale. Do they specify it on the box? What scale these are? 1/10 scale. So they're like 7-inch scale. And I'm okay with that. I actually really like 7-inch scale. Especially with like McFarlane and all that. The articulation's not the greatest on these. Like, don't expect like SH Figure Arts level or whatever. It's like that's the most that the hips move forward. But like the knees are usually pretty good, the elbows, and like the joints are pretty fluid. Some of them have lights. This one does not. Most of them do not. But they have sold variants that are more expensive that do actually have lights. I have one with lights, the Mark III. I have the Mark III with lights. Best Transformers in your opinion? Are you talking like figures or characters or shows or whatever? Because there's a lot of different realms of Transformers. Upcoming new ZD Toys Star Wars action figure line. I keep forgetting they're doing that. I keep forgetting the ZD is making Star Wars stuff, aren't they? I need to catch up on some of these Iron Man suits, because some of them are kind of hard to get. Like, they're kind of expensive and more obscure to order on AliExpress, because that's where I order all these. I get them all on AliExpress. So, I mean, yeah, for like $30 each. Like, it's a really solid figure. And you do get a lot of accessories with these as well. Get a lot of accessories. And I'm honestly, I don't know if I'm going to open all these on the stream, because it would just be easier for me to, like, not have to carry all these little pieces out of my room. But we got, like, flame effects. The display base is really nice. It number one is not clear plastic, which is a win, but it also has screws and everything. They're more expensive on Amazon, Braden. They're more expensive. They're like $40 each. So if you want to save yourself some money, I would get them on AliExpress. It doesn't take too long to ship from AliExpress, actually. It doesn't take too long. I get a lot of the stuff I order within, I would say, no, we lost a super battle droid. It's okay, though. I don't think it fell all the way down. Let me retrieve it, because I think it fell on top of my... Oh, no, okay, now it fell all the way down. Can you do another Transformers hot take video? It's not going to be exactly the same, because I don't think I have any more, like, interesting hot takes. But I have been plotting another video where it's, like, 5 things that don't bother me as a Transformers collector, and 5 things that do. Because there's some that don't bother me. Like, when a figure doesn't have, like, ankle rockers, that's not the end of the world to me. But I really, really don't like when a figure, has like clear hinges. I don't like that. I don't like fully clear windows when it's just like straight clear plastic and you can see all the stuff inside. That looks ugly to me. There's a few other things. I don't want to spoil the whole video. Remember me, JP Shadow X. I can guarantee you, as much as I appreciate the support, I have the memory of a goldfish nowadays. I will literally, like, meet somebody in real life and then not remember their name, like, the next day. You haven't done an old versus new in a while. I got another one coming up. It'll probably go up for channel members tonight. Can you mention my name in your next post? I'll mention your name right now, Gorv YT. I'll mention it right now, but I don't like do shout-outs. I don't do that. I don't do like video shout-outs or anything. The most shout-outs that people get in videos are, number one, if you, like, send me something in the P.O. box, of course, because, like, it's literally your stuff you sent me. But also, like, channel members, their names are in the videos. I've this whole time been trying to reach the super battle droid, by the way, because it fell behind my desk. And it's, like, stuck on my rug. And it doesn't want to budge. Come on. There we go. We got him. Top 3 Transformers. Optimus Prime. Starscream. Optimus. Nemesis. Skibbity Prime. There you go. Watch those wrist rockets. Dude, I just got the Hot Toys Super Battle Droid. I don't know if I'll do a video on it. Probably not. But that's a really good figure. Alright, so I think we're getting close to the stopping point on this live stream. I think we're getting close. So, trying to get into Transformers collecting, and I really want Optimus Prime. You got any good suggestions for under 100? Depends on what kind of Optimus you want. Depends on what kind. Because do you want G1? Do you want movie? Like, do you want a specific show? There's so many different options. There's so many. I have a whole playlist of Optimus Prime toys. You're welcome to watch it. And if you comment on it as like, hey, I was the guy asking for Optimus suggestions in your live stream. Is this one good? Or is this one cheap? Like, I'll respond. Literally, the best and easiest way to get to me, like contact-wise, is through commenting on my videos. Because I check those more than anything. I've been the worst on, like, checking Instagram messages. Dude, he can actually do, like, the ground pound. That's awesome. I've been the worst with checking Instagram messages and everything. Can you review Prime Changers Megatron? It's coming up. It's coming up. I thought about opening it in the live stream, but I was like, nah, I'm going to open it in the video. It might take a little while for that one to post, because I have a few others already lined up, but that one's coming. That will definitely be coming. Do you know Lightning McQueen? Yeah. Yeah, he won the Piston Cup, bro. He did what in that cup? Thoughts on Evangelion Optimus? So the crazy thing is, I don't think I'm saying Evangelion right. Isn't Evangelion? I don't know. I've never watched it. I want to watch it someday, even though I really don't like uh, the robot designs. I really don't like the mecha designs for that show. But I love how the Optimus looks, and I have that on pre-order because it looks so good. Is the new SS Barricade good in your opinion? It's all right. It's fine. It's not great. It's not bad. It exists. I feel like a lot of Transformers releases have been like that for me recently. Favorite funny joke from a movie? Dude, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that like can immediately like recollect quotes from a movie or a joke or stuff like that. I'm just not that kind of person. I just can't. Why did you say Skibbity Prime? Because I can. I have free will. Second pronunciation of Evangelion for the show. Okay. So I won't say Evangelion anymore. Thoughts on the movie Lightyear? It was alright. It was really pretty. It was a really, like, visually pretty movie, but it wasn't, like, fantastic. It was something I really would have enjoyed when I was a kid, you know? I would have liked it a lot as a kid. I probably would have watched it over and over and over again. That's when I went to the theater to see with my mom. That was nice. Because I went... It's funny, there's only 2 movie franchises that are like, alright, these are mom movies. I gotta get my mom for them. And they are so drastically different. Toy Story, I have seen all of the modern Toy Stories with my mom. And John Wick. I think I went to see John Wick 3 and John Wick 4 with my mom. And that was really funny. It's like, hey, Mom, let's go watch John Wick. I haven't seen Ballerina yet, though. I don't know if it's good. You are breathing heavy. Yes, I am. I can hardly breathe out of my nose, so I have to be a mouth breather, especially when I'm rambling like this. I have to be a mouth breather because my nose has been non-functioning for quite some time. I remember seeing a Michael Bay concept of a Transformer that has a toilet for a head. I can believe it. How many figures do you have from Lightyear? I used to have a lot more. I think I did a video on them, but I got rid of a lot of them. I just have the Pixar Spotlight Buzz, and then I have like the Kitty line Zurg, and then the yellow Cyclops and the red Cyclops. That's all I have from. Oh, I also have the. Oh, I forget his name. The blue like soldier guy from the 6-inch line. He was like $4 on Amazon. The one where like he only has one working light on his helmet. I love Mo Morrison. I think that's his name. That's a really good figure. I enjoy the design on that. Deathstroke 67. Why are you saying things like that? Don't be putting bad news in my chat. That's sad. That's sad. Thoughts on soccer breakaway figure? It looks interesting. I'll probably get it and check it out, but I am not a soccer fan. Thoughts on AliExpress? I love it. It's a great way to get unofficial products, but also like Chinese stuff, like these ZD Toys Iron Men, whatever you want to say. Like these are really nice figures. Like look at that, dude. That's nice. I'm surprised it took me this long to get the Prodigal Son. That's one of my more favorite suits. Low-key, the movie Lightyear reminds you of Doom. I can kind of see it. I can definitely see it. All right, I'll stay on for a wee bit longer. Just a wee bit. A few more minutes. If anyone has any other final questions. For those who are curious about it, I'm going to turn Jalopy back into his robot mode so I can put him on the shelf, because this isn't the kind of figure I want to keep on my desk. I'm not going to be playing with this thing much more. It's just so mid. How close are you to completing the collection? Which collection? I have so many sub-collections into my collection. If you're talking my whole collection as a total, it's never going to be complete. That's just how I collect. Like, I will always find something to want and to buy. Like, right now, my Transformers collection's kind of getting to a point where, like, outside of new stuff, I feel pretty good and comfortable and confident with a lot of what I have. So I've been getting, like, metal cardboard and oversized knockoffs and more third-party stuff. The ZD Iron Man collection. Okay, thanks for the thanks for specifying. So I think I'm definitely well over half now. I'm well over half. I think there's probably like a dozen or so suits that they've made that I don't have yet, and it's all like Iron Man 3 variants at this point. That's like all the ones I don't have yet. Will Metal Cardbot ever come to stores? I know it's going to come to like domestic online retailers in the US with Agabus distributing stuff. But when it comes to like Metal Cardbot, like just being in Target and all that, I don't see that happening. I just see Hasbro like pushing back way too much and being like, if you make an agreement with Agabus to release these in stores, we will discontinue our whatchamacallit, like our agreement with you when it comes to exclusive products and this, that, or whatever. Because companies have the power to do that. Like they're like, yo, sell this competing product and we're not going to be happy about it. So I can see that maybe happening. This is a random question. Why do slushies taste better through straws? Like, that's the only way to drink them, is through a straw. It's the only way to drink it. I do like the 86 Megatron. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I remember live stream, I remember saying Optimus Primal as a truck became real as a Cyberworld figure. I know, right? Isn't that cool? I actually do remember you saying that. I actually remember that message. I wonder how this would look combined. Would this look cool as like a combined weapon? It might. That's not bad. I kind of like the look of that. Yeah, this is Jalopy. He's our little Jalopy boy. Where's the wheel? Where'd the wheel go? Yeah, I'll put this as a shield. Yeah, we need the octopus from the 86 movie. We definitely would. I would buy that. Maybe I can have this being held differently. Oh, I just broke it. Cool. Can't believe NECA killed Diamond Select. Yeah. Just to get them Muppet figure license. Dude, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. Alright, there's Jalopy. He's looking cool. He looks cool, but he is a nightmare to handle. I'm not a fan of how he feels. They have a figure of Chrome Dome from TMNT. I do not. I thought about getting the NECA one because my local store, the toy department, had it super cheap. But I just don't need it. It's not mid. You're stupid. Wait, are you talking about Jalopy? Because Jalopy's mid. He's definitely mid. Jalopy is very mid. But yeah, I've edited a lot of videos recently. Got some stuff coming out that's pretty exciting. Got some stuff to film still. Favorite model kits I've ever built? Really love the HG Origin Zaku a lot. I like that one. I really love the Witch from Mercury kits. Something about building those, dude. Like they're some of my favorites. That's probably my favorite like modern Gundam show like model kit line. I like it more than IBO. I like it more than 00. Like it's the Witch from Mercury kits are just so good. Did you find anything of the Lego Batmobile sets? I just did today, yeah. I didn't buy them yet, though. I'll probably wait on a sale because I can't justify $30 for a Batmobile. But I'll definitely get at least the Batflick one and the George Clooney one. I already have the old Robert Pattinson one, so. Best and worst fast food burgers. I mean, I just got Burger King today. I think Burger King's really good. They still have like that grilled taste to them. I think McDonald's is good for like a quick fix, but I don't feel like it's ever like a satisfying, hearty meal. And I feel like it's just plasticky in some ways, especially if you get like old McDonald's, like old McDonald's fries. Like you can just tell like is this even real potato? Like it's crazy. I'm not big on Wendy's. I think Wendy's is pretty whatever when it comes to their burgers. Oh my gosh, my tummy's rumbling. I don't know if you heard that. I had the Burger King quite some time ago, so either it's that processing or I need to eat something. I don't know. I like cartoon Transformers more. I like the cartoons more, including the cartoon movies, like Transformers 1 and the '86 movie. The cartoon movies are also really good. What do you mean it's not just a... What are you going on about? If you say it's mid, then you're a Labubu fan. What's your deal? That's wild. I'm like, why are people mad in the comments? What's going on? Like, what is even going on? Favorite Batman 2004 TV series design? Firefly, by far. Firefly's design in that show is just so good. I'm an Age of Extinction fan. I like Age of Extinction. It's not a great movie, but I have a lot of nostalgia goggles for it. I have several NECA shredders. I kind of low key collect NECA shredder. I have the first release of the cartoon one. I have the battle damaged Mirage comic one, the dark red. I have the Archie comic one. I have 3 of the live action ones. I've got the first movie, the second movie, and Super Shredder. What else? I have the Cincinnati 2012 one. That's really good. I'm really hoping NECA does 2003 Turtles, because I don't want to get the Super 7 ones, because I hate Super 7. They're way too expensive, and they're just so mid for what they are. His description of old McDonald's fries fits with AliExpress clones. Honestly, it does. All right, guys, I'm going to head off in just a few more minutes, so any final questions, feel free to throw out there. Feel free to throw them out. I got done what I wanted to get done. I built a little Lego set, opened a couple toys. Now I gotta be done with the fun, and I gotta buckle in for work-related stuff. Woohoo! But any last little questions? Yeah, I mentioned earlier I have seen the McDonald's CEO video. It's funny. It's a funny video. Thought on Solid Snake, Swing, and R6. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm not a gamer. I'm not a multiplayer gamer like that. Favorite 13 Prime figure that isn't the Fallen? Honestly, outside of the Fallen, they're all like they're all right. Probably Onyx Prime. I don't know, dude. I feel like I haven't been very impressed with modern Transformers recently. Like, I just haven't been impressed with them as much as I used to. I don't know if it's me changing or the toys changing, but do you like animated X-Men or live action X-Men better? I like neither. I'm not an X-Men fan. I'm not invested. I haven't seen anything. I've seen the Deadpool movies and I've seen X-Men Origins Wolverine. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh, my stomach is going to destroy itself. Probably a good sign to head off soon. But I swear I'm not farting. Those are not fart noises. They are not. It's just my stomach. It's probably all this Sprite I've been drinking. Yeah, the X-Men just totally missed me as a kid. Have you seen the leaks for Evasion Prime? I've not seen the leaks. TMNT is apparently the only line that's actually keeping the lights on at Super 7. I can believe it. Super 7, like their prices and everything, and how icky their toys are. What's your favorite comic and figure-based blog? Probably the comic figure blog. What else? Any other nice cover up? If you're talking about my stomach noises, thanks. Appreciate it. They're still going. Alrighty, guys. I will take one more question and then I'll head off for the night. Thoughts on DC Mattel toys for 2026? And I'll do favorite Studio Series figure overall. I'll do both. No more questions. Any after that, I'm sorry. I gotta head off. It really sucks that Mattel's getting DC back, because I really enjoy what McFarlane's done. I feel like McFarlane's had the best character selection and variety, especially when it comes to Batman, of any toy line of all time. They've had the most comprehensive and well-rounded collection. There's still a few pretty big gaping holes in the collection, but they've been able to, slowly but surely fill a lot of them. I think Harley Quinn's one of the biggest holes that they still haven't really filled. But McFarlane did great, and I don't think Mattel is ever going to hold a candle to that. I don't really like how Mattel's figures feel or look, especially nowadays. I like the old DC-UC era, but like modern DC Multiverse and like the Motu Origins stuff, I just don't like the feel of it. So I'll check it out. I'll probably get a few to check out, and I might get some characters here and there to like pluck into my Mattel collection that, Mattel never did before, but I'm not going to full-blown collect it. And then my favorite Studio Series figure overall, probably, I don't know, maybe Dark of the Moon Thundercracker. I really love that thing. And it was the last Transformer I ever bought from Toys R Us, so it's not the best Studio Series, but it's probably my favorite. Gonna tune in for the next stream probably. Thanks. I say McFarlane toys, they feel very low quality. I strongly disagree. I think they feel really high quality. I think they are great. McFarlane toys is the best character selection as long as they're not female characters. That is true, especially since Todd's openly said that like he doesn't think females sell. But he's been getting better about it. And the females he makes are really nice. Like, I've got the Hawk Girl, that's really good. I've got the Wonder Woman from the Godzilla set, because that went on sale at Target, and I was like, heck yeah, that's a nice looking Wonder Woman. That's a nice figure. I love the Catwoman from Nightfall. But the crazy thing is, a lot of the female figures he makes are super expensive on the aftermarket, because they are few and far between, and they're good, and people want them, but he doesn't make enough to meet the demand, because he still has that idea that people don't want them, which is crazy to me. It's crazy. Then he makes that Stephanie girl from Fallout as like a main release, and that's like the only Fallout figure that I see. It's just that Stephanie Harper. So it's like, dude, like you're missing out on these cool female characters, and then you're making female characters like Stephanie Harper that like don't. I mean, she might have some more action scenes in an upcoming season, but like she's not an action-oriented character like that. She's not. So. Age of the Prime Nexus Prime seems to be looking worse and worse. I'm just going to wait until I get that one in person to make a final verdict on that. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to head off. I have built some Lego. I've opened some toys. I have done something to waste my night on. I have used up my night. Now I just got to wrap it up and do what I got to do. Probably get some food in me because I haven't eaten in the past... I got Burger King like around 6, so yeah, it's been a minute since I've had anything, so it's probably my tummy rumbling. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. New video coming out tomorrow. I will see you later. Bye. Bye-bye.